Hi folks, another knife painting, or knife and brush painting. I'll explain a bit more about how I clean the brushes. That's the stuff I use. Well, this is just a particular brand. Zesty Lemon Asda, the washing up liquid, cuts through grease instantly, good for your hands. Well, don't quote me on that. And what I do, I just put some on my brush. I've already got the tap running, or some warm water to rinse it out. Dishwasher liquid on there, just rub it in, do that with it, really get into those bristles. The other one, look, this is the cheapo brush, well they're both cheap brushes. Look, just work it in and then give them a good slosh in water, clean water, and they come out perfect. So there we are, just dishwasher liquid. Right, okay. Now I ordered a big tube of yellow ochre, but two turned up yesterday. I must have forgotten that I'd ordered it. So I've got this one. This is a De La Rowney. It's a 225mm tube, so it's a pretty big tube. And a 200mm tube of the Winsor & Newton. So this is the Georgian De La Rowney student range. That's all I use really, especially with knife painting. God, it costs a fortune. So I'm waiting for my Cad Red to turn up probably next week sometime. So at the moment I'm just scrabbling around for bits of light red. I've got cadmium yellow, pale, all sorts of stuff. Oh, that's all right. Got loads of that. So palette, here we are. Lemon yellow, no it's not lemon, sorry, it's cadmium yellow pale. That's the new yellow ochre. It's a little bit oily, probably because the oil is at the top of the tube. The white of course, cadmium red, ultramarine, light red and Payne's grey. So a couple of reds, but I've only I used the cadmium red in the sky with the blue and the Payne's grey. Okay, now let's draw. I'm going to work this up from my pen. Oh, here it is. From a previous painting I did probably 6-7 weeks ago. It's a sort of a mountain scene, so I'll let's we can have a bit of water coming through here. And another one up there, and avoid symmetry like that. Okay, so that'll do. We can put some stuff in here. We can have different rocks. I'm just doodling this. I'm trying to make it interesting. Well, I'll rather do that, because otherwise I'm just replicating that slope. You know, you don't want to do that. But this is just all scree. Right, well that'll do. That's. I'm not going to waste time doing the exact drawing. Not when I'm going to cover it up. So sky. I did a good sky yesterday. I even say so myself. I had lights. I want light through here, so let's put some light colour on. Use a bit of ochre. Now, the oil is just falling out of this yellow ochre at the moment. I might as well start using it. Be alright. Okay, so let's have a bit of that yellow, the yellow ochre, and a touch of the light red, just a little bit, and we'll just knife someone bit more of that. Bit of cage yellow. And we'll bits of light here and there. I'm going to just brush these in with a bit of oil. Okay, let's just work that in with my cheapo brush. Bit of oil was left in my little pot. It's getting quite heavy with all this oil that's drying on it. So get some more white in there. Okay, we can build that up, which I'm going to do now. I have a bit of cloth, a bit of toweling. Toweling is the best, but when you cut through it, it cuts through all the little loops of the towel, and they get everywhere. So you have to watch that. Look, they're falling out. Good idea to give it a shake and get the Hoover, the vacuum cleaner out when I've finished. I think clean up my studio space here. Right, now we want some, let's have some heavier stuff over here. Mix a bit of the blue, Payne's grey, red. You need big tubes because you use so much paint with this. More blue. And we'll blend all this and we'll work at it till we get something we like. Okay, so far so good. Right, I'll use this this nice brush I use for the blending. This board is about 14 by 11. I use it because I've got a frame that size. Bit of oil, otherwise we'd be taking too long doing this. Blue, more blue. You can hear the roughness. It's 2mm MDF and I've got a number of sheets of it. I buy it 4 foot by 3 foot. No, 4 foot, no. 4 foot by what? No, it's a bit bigger than that. About 4 foot by about 4 foot by 5 feet. Really good stuff. It comes from Wessex Frames down in Leatherhead, which is not that far from here, but my daughter-in-law gets it. They live over in Dorking, which is a lovely town, market town in Surrey. Now I've put a good coat of PVA glue on this. So let's just get some more light stuff in there. It's a good idea to cut 2 or 3 boards at the same time, and rub them down. I use a bit of, I'll show you what I use. It's a sanding block with this heavy sanding paper, belt sanding stuff. But it comes in rolls, and you buy a metre roll of it. Lasts for a long time. Bring that over there. Just mixing a bit of yellow, cadmium yellow with that, and a touch of the light red. Not a lot of the light red, it's an extremely strong pigment, even the student range is really good. This method of painting is quite new to me. I can't say it's original, but clean the brush up. Just clean the brushes at the end, unless you're using a lot of brushes, but it still works. Just squeeze out the oil as much as you can, or the paint, and then get on with your blending. Can add some reds for this, I think. I'll save the knife work for the landscape. I'll go back on the sky. I just want to get the guts of it done. Okay, we'll leave that just to sort of dry for a little bit. It will dry a little bit. And then we can get rid of some of those brush marks and adjust it as we go. Put a bit more blue in here maybe. Right, okay, got my knife. Let's, no, I should really finish that there because I don't want to waft over my knife work. So I need to just get that down there. Okay, right, so we want some cool, well, no, not cool, red and blue. Probably a bit dark, but okay, that's a start. So we'll come warmer as we get into it. Let's add a bit of yellow to that. Right, I need. I've got a bit of towel or paper towel folded and clipped to my board so that I can just scrape my knife off it, but I also need some extra. Just get a bit of variety in that. Just try to put a bit of variety in that distance. Right, let's move over onto this side here. I wanted more sort of white over there. So let's just work that one in. Got a cloth towel. Knife. Right, so we're going to go in with some ochre, some red, some yellow, cad yellow, bit of light red. And a bit of Payne's grey to that. We've got a bit of a greeny colour. Silence. Just, I've got a palette just in front of me. This is where you need variety in the colours. Let's go over to this side now. So it creates an illusion of a lot going on. Just covering up those pen marks. Sweeping down there, in that little valley there, there's a bit of shadow. Put a few little trees and everything. Cadmium yellow and Payne's grey gives you a huge range of greens, especially if you mix a bit of red in with it. But we want that dark because it won't show up otherwise. How green is my valley? And we'll get a bit of a blue. Blue-red, touch of white, bit of sort of shadow or the depth of that. Bit of red. Now there's nothing about realism here. I'm just putting paint on, just making it up as I go along. Right, now let's put some rocks in there. We'll have Payne's grey, a bit of white. That's a red ochre and greens. I'm just going for it. Look. Put some tumbly stream in there. It's a fantastic day again in London. Made the most of this isolating. Good bit of stuff in here. you can use. Well, I've been using the knife as a brush. Look, just pushing it in. Right, well that's sort of established that, hasn't it? Now we've got to start piling in the colours now. As you know, I absolutely love doing this. It's fun, it's gay abandon. It's mixing a bit of red and Payne's grey, some bit of dark in there. Do the same the other side. Nice. See that cadmium yellow pale, and that grey, that Payne's grey. Look at that, wonderful greens. Yeah, we've got it warmer. It's just about green now, yellow. Move that. I've got to put some more rocks in. That. I've got a frame for this. I've taken the painting with the Cornish tin mine. So I start a sentence and I get lost in the painting. I forget what I'm doing. Now let's get a bit of red, bit of ochre, a bit of white on this one. Okay, the sort of rocks. That yellow ochre is quite strong. I'm going to put some trees, well, some shrubby bushes here and there. Let's just brighten up some of that. So that's a bit, the counter change is not working there, so we'll do that. Right, okay. Got to go over the sky. So want to put some bluer colour in there and get rid of some of those sweeping lines. But I want to I think I want to put the cloud in front of the light rather than the light on top of the cloud. That makes sense. Trying to get some rocks in there, but being sort of right-handed, they're okay that side, but not so good this side. Well, I'll just put some black or some dark colour on, and then I can lighten it up with a bit of highlight to give the impression of a rock being there. Okay, well, just got this bit here now, but I'll move the palette over. You should see the palette, look. Just a bit of MDF, very, very useful stuff. Oh, well, I just moved that so my fingers are out of the way. Now we want some nice green. A bit of light red in there. Darker green, it's a bit of shadow. Yeah. My fingernails now. No, I don't like that. Right, now some trees. It's a bit more Payne's grey. So we're well on the way. That's the time, 38 minutes. So keep my eye on the clock, because if it goes to an hour, it'll start off another video. Then I would have to edit it. Well, I wouldn't edit it. I'd do it in 2 parts. Saves all that editing. It's a bit of a red, grey, Payne's grey. Really dark green there. Just a little bit of icing. Supposed to be rocks, but not registering too much, are they? Right, let's go back onto the. I think I've done as much as I want to do on the texturing, because this is sort of a gradual. These slopes, they're sort of a gradual transition between the front and the back, rather than definite planes. I've tried to get away from that. Just try to give a bit of a sweep. Right. So I've got a bit of blue on the brush, bit of red. Ooh, whoops, didn't mean that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now I've got to be careful. I don't want the look as if I painted the cloud around me mountain. Clean the brush. gently, just gently drag that blue over that cloud. Nearly. But soft. Okay, I'm going to put that in a mount, in the frame, should I say. So, bear with me. Frame ready. My other board is dry now. I don't know if I'll do another one today. Such a nice day, I don't want to be stuck up here. I'm sure my wife can find things for me to do. Careful, try not to drop it in the frame, plop, and a couple of pins just to hold it. Right, there we go. My frames are for display really. I haven't got any gallery quality frames now. They were, but they're not now. Just want to put it up a bit. Let's put that there. I hope it doesn't slide down. I'm going towards the camera, so angle, so don't worry. I just want to make sure this doesn't slide down. Right, okay. Oh, well, there we are. That's another one bites the dust. Not the best one I've done, but I'm reasonably satisfied with that. It's all about counter change, light against dark. Light against dark. If you don't do it, you lose the definition of shapes. I mean, you can make it so very obvious, but like I have there. But I like my stream going into a sort of shadow area and reflecting a bit of that mountain in the water, coming into the light here. It's a bit. Okay, well, fiddle about with it, but I don't want to fiddle about with it. Hope you like that one, folks. Thanks for looking. Stay safe, and if you're in the nice sunny London, have a great day. Bye bye.